All right, great. I'm gonna play this video for you. It's a video of another situation. I guess I don't know. It's just timing. Okay, this video has been going viral all day. Yesterday we kind of talked a little bit about the cheating thing. And most human beings are obsessed with the topic cheating. I guess because when people get cheated on, it doesn't feel good. So, and then I forgot what we were saying yesterday with regards to maybe women cheat more, or I think it was Chinye was saying maybe women cheat more, anyway, and we concluded that we don't know the numbers, but women cheat more than you probably realize, but we don't know the numbers. Okay, all right, so let me play this video and then we'll talk about it. Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay,
they are speaking Igbo. I think it's Igbo.
A married woman, divorce woman, nobody's man. Divorce woman, nobody's man. Divorce woman can wake. Yes, you can make a video. That a married woman, Gabalo, Sona Golo. Sona Golo, get do not to work it. Even if a medical, you don't have shame.
Say you don't have shame.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 4 kids. 4 kids sleeping around.
Oh, the version I saw earlier was much shorter. Okay, so the video is repeating now. I'm just gonna say thank you for that quick translation, Chinye. Let me see if it aligns. A married woman said she's going to work but she's sleeping with this man. Okay, that's what he said. Okay, so there's a little translation here. Let me just read it out. I guess somebody has done it for. Shout out to Linda AKG. So this is your workplace? Question mark. This is your work you went to. The husband asked his wife when he saw her exiting a Best Western hotel behind a man. The man ignored them and entered his car while the husband continued to call out his wife. You can see the wife standing there. The husband then begged her to divorce him so she can continue sleeping around. Divorce me and marry this man. Divorce me, let me rest, the husband said. The wife asked if that's why he's making a video, and he replied, yes. That's a married woman said she's going to work and she came to sleep with a man. You're not ashamed. That's when he said, no shame. Oh my God. You don't have shame. You don't have shame. That's what he said. The wife continued walking away, so the husband left her and started walking towards the other man's car. The wife then warned him, don't go there. The husband walked past the other man's car while saying, thank you very much. Thank you. 4 kids sleeping around. The husband then entered his own car and ended the video. All right. That's a lot. If you're a man, you've gone through this kind of stuff. I'm so sorry that you went through that. That's gotta be harsh. It started saying, so this is your job. That's accurate. Oh, that's accurate. Okay, thank you. But apparently said cheating in winter is not good. Did you mean the opposite? wait, because he's cheating in summer better, but Patrick. Oh God. Wala. Listen. No shame, no shame at all. But this is a terrible thing for any human being, man or woman, to go through. You can hear in his voice that he felt quite powerless, right? He felt quite powerless, and sorry, Now I see that the priest comment on here. Let me make this extra bigger so you guys can see and read with me. Okay. Remember, we're just asking, do women cheat? That's all. Somebody is asking. Okay. They want to check something. Darfy says, no need for all this. It's obvious the marriage is dead. They should both move on. You can't force someone to love you. That's a good point, but first of all, show some empathy for the man. But he's right, filming this kind of stuff, it's obvious that he's a man who also suffers from lack of self-respect. A man who has adequate self-respect will never film this, okay? All right? Remember, we're not saying he's wrong. Because somebody be like, well, he has the right. Well, yeah, of course, he has the right. And by the way, if you said he has the right, you're right.
You're right.
Betty, there's more to the story, okay? A man who has enough adequate self-respect will probably not, he won't be able to do he won't be able to film this, okay? It won't be. Precisely, a man who is filming this kind of stuff is a man who does not have enough self-love, does not have enough self-respect, and clearly, if you listen to the tone of divorce him so you can move on, he seems like quite powerless. Okay, so powerlessness and victimhood, they tend to go hand in hand and they work together. So that's what you're seeing there. So that phrase is right. I would just probably at least say I'm sorry first. He said, no need for all this. It's obvious the marriage is dead. They should both move on. You can't force someone to love you. That's a fact. When you see this kind of activity going on, obviously, like, people will interpret what they just seen as if the marriage started going dead in this moment. No. That marriage was dead a long time ago. Okay? But she should just leave instead of cheating. She be your God.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. All right.
Maybe you are God. You just don't cheat. Just leave. You are God now. You know exactly how you will react if that was you, even though it's never happened to you before, right? Or we don't know. There's so much going on there that we probably will never know. Okay. Very painful. The man needs DNA of the 4 children. That may not be a bad idea. But he probably doesn't want to talk about all of that, right? He wanted to shame her to the 2 seconds of gratification because he's in so much pain. Yes, hurt people. That's what's going on here, and it's a very dangerous game to play. Okay, it will only get worse for you. Okay, she clearly does not respect him anymore, and she can't respect him. Like, this activity right now is not going to gain any extra respect. If anything, she might just gain the courage that she's always needed to say, you know what, this was dead anyway. I know, harsh reality, Abby. I know. I'm sorry. This is just the reality. Brother Ben says, I disagree, MOP. A man can film for evidence but not share on social media. We're saying the same thing now. I'm really saying the same thing, but shooting for evidence, this evidence that I am looking at right now, if this is all of the evidence he has, oh yeah, this man go explain.
You go explain because no evidence.
If this is all the evidence he has, he's gonna have to explain that. He go explain that. This evidence filming stuff around so you can show it in the court of law. I know you guys don't want to hear that. It's usually not enough.
You go explain because no evidence.
All right. So but he shared it on social media. Why would he record if not to share it somehow, somewhere? He recorded because he was caught up in his emotions. If he was that calculative, he would make sure that he keeps this so far away. He would simply use it to get a very clean divorce and move on. But you know why he wouldn't do that? Because there's more to the reason why he's filmed this. And I have a feeling it has to do with what Chinye is saying here. Hurt people hurt people. He was trying to shame her. That's probably more so what's going on. I hear it all the time. People say, oh, it's just, you can film. I said, leave before you have to be filming stuff. They said, but you need evidence. Why are you staying in the presence of this person that will lift their hands to touch you? Why would you do that? You know, a lot has been going on before that moment, and you're staying there because you lack self-respect. That's why. If not, you would have let go of this person a long time ago. But keep in mind, lacking self-respect is not a crime. It's just something that we all do sometimes in life. You know, when you're in that space, it's a very terrible space to be. If you have enough self-respect, there's just some things that you won't even dignify it with a response. You just know that, you know, like Daddy said, it's been done a long time ago. Right? Now, everything I just said is easier said than done. But when you know it as a thing, if God forbid you find yourself in that space, because you already knew it, what to do, it's a little bit easier to gather yourself together and say, no, you don't have to tolerate nonsense, because you'll be enabling it essentially, you know. So we got to be careful with that, you know. Chinye said, Brother Ben, you're both saying the same thing. He's referring to recording to share on social media. Yes, precisely. She didn't even feel bad from her expression. No, she was done. Okay? And if she did feel bad, she would justify it. She probably would justify it with, you did this to me. She would start telling her everything is done. Okay? So it's just a very bad situation for a man to find himself. Toby says, I agree. Unfortunately, in his attempt at shaming her, the internet might end up shaming them both. They will literally shame him more so. He will feel the shame more. You see, a woman who ended up in that position is already suffering from low self-esteem. Let me repeat that. A woman who is in a marriage who found herself cheating, okay? I'm not talking about Olosho people right now. I'm talking about people with 4 kids who actually try to make it happen, but somehow they've gone down the rabbit hole and they're in that kind of messed up situation. That woman is suffering from more than enough dose of low self-esteem, right? So shaming her is probably not going to do you any good. It's only going to make things worse. She will just shut the brain off completely and justify it, and she should go and hide somewhere. Okay? I know stories. I have stories for days, multiple stories of, you know, went away, like just completely left with somebody else, you know, and not talking to even our own family, because our family is actively trying to shame her too. She's done, you know. It's like whatever, you know. But I said, my take, that woman is not cheating, she's in a relationship. Husband effed up multiple times and wife patting back. My take, maybe, we don't know, right? Just maybe. It's possible, you know. But you're right about the part that she's in a full-blown relationship now. Usually that's the case. She's moved on, and a lot of time that man already knew that she's dating somebody else, but he wouldn't move on because he's suffering from low self-esteem, and he needs to a lot of time that's actually what happens, you know. And you know, they might actually be in the middle of a divorce. A Nigerian man might actually be dealing with a person that is in the middle of a divorce, right? and it's like, but you shouldn't be doing anything until we actually finalize it. I was like, yeah, unrealistic expectations. That's probably what got you where you are in the first place. You don't know how to face life just as what it is. You want to pull in all the legalities when it clearly did not work in the first place. But yes, so but I bet maybe we don't know. So do women cheat? Yeah, women do cheat. But this kind of situation. But let me go through some of these comments, because I'm sure some of these comments will be dramatic enough for us to laugh and learn from. Sheon, how many people remember Sheon Obajolu? Sheon said, "This is so sad. He's hurting so bad." Yep, that's a fact. But I'm curious to see what is under this Daddy Freezer reply. Somebody said, "You think he will just divorce without her signature? Also, divorcing with 4 kids won't be easy." Oh. Yeah. Anything with any kind of any kind of suggestion with regards to a marriage falling apart is all easier said than done. I don't know why people always come with the "you think it's easy." They didn't know that before. Let me see if there's a reply. Somebody said the real story is actually different. Oh, there might be some more stories to this that we don't know yet. If I do catch a follow-up, I will follow up. Wait until you hear her side of the story. Otherwise, it's one side. Well, it's always one side. You know, it's just sad. By the way, for even if there's other side to the story, this is also a sad situation for the woman, right? Let's not forget that it's still a sad. So if Sheon says this is so sad, it's hurting so bad, yeah, she's kind of sympathizing with the man. But this is so sad. It's true for everybody. It's true for everybody involved, including the kids. Oh God, you caused all this. All I can say is for you to check yourself. Watch what you do that can trigger her to go outside. That is an absolute nonsense. You don't know, it's okay to say we don't know. It's okay to just say you don't know, right? Why would anybody just make an assumption and conclude that it's because he did something? You know why? Because that person is projecting. Most human beings do that. Woo, all in all, pray for her. Check your weight. Are you pot-bellied? Wait, how did we bring pot-belly into this matter right here?
Not be juju be that.
Oh Lord. Are you pot-bellied? Do you dress well too? All this and more could make a woman go out. Sailor. Well, this person has about 676 replies. I bet they're coming for her. Now, waiting them, they tell women be this. So, now you category, I guess, for sarcasm. Is this sarcasm? Okay. All right, maybe. Somebody said, just forgive us, sir. Women are polygamous in nature. Now, that's sarcastic. That's a sarcasm right there. That is crazy. She said, that's garbage, Ola. What was garbage? What did I say? Or what the person said? I'm not sure. Ziggy said, I think this comment is a revenge comment. Yeah, there's some comments there that are revenge comment. That's what I meant by they're projecting. Like this one is definitely revenge. This one said, just forgive us, sir. Women are polygamous in nature. That and then they put a smiley face there. That is a revenge. That's definitely a revenge comment. You know, and that person is only telling on themselves. They don't collect woto from a man before. Anyway, somebody said, pray for her and fight for her, your marriage, so the devil won't take over. Dress well and smell nice too. What do you think of this comment right here? I don't even know what to think of it. The person is saying two things at the same time from both sides of their mouth. They say, pray for her and fight for your marriage, so the devil won't take over. And then the second part of the comment say, dress well and smell nice too. Okay, so people that dress well and smell nice, they don't get cheated on. Is that what we're talking about here? Maybe. I think but that's not why people cheat. There's always more to it. Anyway, that can help, you know, but that's usually deeper than that. Sorry. Someone said, I always love seeing men going through this kind of situation. See, revenge. See, people, this is a crime. This has got to be a crime. Like, it should be the same. It should carry the same length of punishment for revenge porn, basically. They say the same thing to women when men cheat. Comments they tell women that's wrong. They turn the comments to gender war. Gender warriors. They start showing their face everywhere. They're throwing jabs at men. Don't mind this opposite gender. I saw all the comments and laugh. That's what they usually tell women. Now they are reversing it. As in, it is sweet my belly, make themselves feel 10% of waiting them they give women. You see, the one reason why this is so terrible is that this man, there's a good chance, not a good chance, there's a chance, I don't know if it's good or not, there's a chance he didn't cheat ever on the wife, right? He might just have other reasons why his wife is cheating on him, right? And one of those reasons could very well be she's just 4 kids olosho. There's some women like that just, they can't hold it together, right? They see everything everywhere. All right, so you never know what it is, right? But one of the problems here is that what if this is a man who was actually trying to do the right thing and he just ended up with this woman, Omashio. They just show the face again. I said, Omashio, you find yourself in this kind of mess. Oh, so sorry for both of them, actually. Because I don't, listen. Anyway, somebody said, I feel bad for men that trust women so much. You never know the real nature of women till you've been a side ninja. Some women don't cheat, but you'll be shocked at the number that actually do. I think that's a true statement. Okay, the first part of it is almost about to generalize, but I think that's a true statement that you'll be shocked at the number that actually do. Don't think your woman is any different. Okay, now that person is projecting. The moment somebody is going in the direction, don't think your woman is any different. That's a person actively fear-mongering, okay? Because they want everybody to feel the pain they felt in the past, okay? And then the person says, P.S. that man should run a DNA test ASAP. Better go and do DNA for the 4 kids, okay? With the way the husband didn't say anything to, so all these people saying DNA, not Brother Patrick, of course, all these people saying DNA are mostly people that have concluded that the only reason why a woman would cheat is because she's just a cheater. Sometimes it's also a function of a marriage that's been breaking down apart for a long time, and sometimes it's just a person who found themselves participating in bad behavior and justifying it because it feels right. You remember, I've never felt good for so long. Shout out to Jada Pinkett Smith. You remember that? So people always try to, people that have gone through this kind of, that have this kind of fear, they project the fear and they try to, and they are very quick to yield towards the idea of a DNA test. That's what you're seeing here. There are many women who cheat from it's an emotional feeling thing, okay? And they go down that rabbit hole. Sometimes they can't pull themselves out of it, right? Still a terrible behavior, bad behavior, nonetheless. Still wrong for those in the back that need me to say, it is wrong. Yes, it is wrong, okay? But if you're going to learn from this, it's clearly not new to you that it is wrong to cheat. There's something else you need to learn, right? All right. I was saying the first comment from the woman was trash. Okay, yeah. That's a possibility that he didn't cheat. Yes, it's very possible. As a matter of fact, just in case you don't know, a lot of men who never cheated get cheated on. Okay. The projectors on the internet would think it's always a revenge thing. No, you're just projecting. Sometimes people cheat on people that have never cheated on them. All the time is always a way to fill an emotional gap, especially for women. So there's always more to what you see on the surface, which is the more reason why a man should not pull out the camera and start filming for what, okay? If anything, you're going to need some kind of documented something. Maybe you can, if you can catch us sleeping inside the bed with the, our back is being blown out, and then you can show that to the judge. you know, then maybe you can have enough evidence. But filming them in front of a hotel, that doesn't really prove anything. Okay. All right. Maybe that accompanying other things can prove something, though. I'm just saying. It's just those other things was probably enough anyway. You know, bro. If you are familiar with Igbo men, you go know say that man has shown the woman pepper. I think you are looking to cause basketballs with that generalization. Oh Lord. Most times your support system is not on the internet. No, it's not. Okay, I'm almost about to say never actually. Okay, because I'm on the internet too, you know. Most time, let's just say safely say most times. Yeah, most people just want to laugh and enjoy the gist or project, or you know, misery loves company. If you you know, they have other indirect ways of also doing that. Only the people closest to him will understand his pain. Before an Igbo woman give her man that cold reaction, the man has did her wrong over and over again. Not necessarily true. Some Igbo women are just cheaters. I hate I hate to break it to you like that. Some of them are just some of them are just cheaters. But some, just some of them. Okay, just some of them are just cheaters. Okay, let me see here. That's what they tell women whose husbands cheat. Yeah, some women in every group of people all around the world are just cheaters. Okay, however, that man can not claim that he didn't know that before. He was probably attracted to the fact that I have her now, it's my turn now. He was attracted. She was spicy, she was a girl for the street, but that's what attracted him. He just didn't know that it was going to be on the receiving end one day. But I don't think it's usually because they're just cheaters. There are underlying reasons why people end up participating in bad behavior. It's usually because it's, you know, bad behavior start to feel right. That's why they try to justify it, right? And that doesn't work either, you know. But if you don't learn that, you know, like the whole thing about smelling nice and being looking good, taking care of yourself, all that kind of stuff. There are also small factors that can contribute. Some men will just put their stomach up like this, pot belly up like this, and just watch. They can watch the same sport for the next 15 years, right? And the attraction hasn't been there in a long time, but because they think of this whole marriage thing as duty and responsibility, and they forget that, you know, the other person has needs, and that can also lead a person down the rabbit hole, you know. And you see, I'm picking my words very carefully because I know there's some people in the back that need to hear it clearly. Cheating is wrong, okay? But the wrong part is not the reason why people cheat. You get it? Do you get it? Let me say that for people in the back.
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it. All right.
Cheating is wrong, but people that cheat are not doing it just because it's wrong. I know, right? What did you say? There's nothing profound about that. You'll be shocked.
You think so they're wise?
You'll be shocked. So anyway, do women cheat? What y'all think? Do women cheat? I still want you to answer. What do you think? What are your thoughts about this? I didn't see any other extra story here. Somebody said exactly what Tomama said. A cheating girlfriend won't stop cheating even in marriage. No, that's stupid. There are people that have never cheated ever before. As a matter of fact, you disvirgin them and they will cheat on you. Everybody in the back, come here. Let me say that clearly for you.
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it. All right.
There are people that you actually disvirgined them and they cheated on you. Okay? See, the problem with this kind of statement, right? A cheating girlfriend won't stop cheating is because it sets you up for failure. You kind of figure out, since you've done all your vetting in the beginning and your girlfriend never cheated on you, there's nothing else to do. It's supposed to just last forever. And that's where you fail. People evolve, people change, people discover themselves. They discover for the first time they're sexier than you thought. And then before you realize it, you're not doing shalaye. He go shock you.
He shock you.
These are very, very complex issues. Oversimplification and generalization will not help. The worst that can happen to anyone is marry a cheating wife. People do it all the time. And that cheating wife might never cheat ever again. Okay. Should you risk it? No. I'm just saying you're probably not even in when you fall in love with a wife who ever cheated ever before, you're probably not even thinking that straight. So worrying about that is probably the wrong point of leverage. What you should worry about is have the skills to start where you are today and build a sustainable, healthy, romantic relationship. That's what you should be worried about. Stop being obsessed over the past or extreme future. Just look at the cards you're dealt today and see where you're at, assess things, review it, and you probably have something good you can build on top of. But if you continue to yield to this kind of oversimplified rhetoric, you will start seeing it in your relationship, even if it's not happening. Okay? You will start to remember one guy that used to call her all the time. Was she cheating with that guy? Yeah. Your fear will start to play tricks on your mind. Okay? I keep telling you, emotions will be your mate. Somebody said, there are a few questions on my mind. What will make a married Igbo woman after 4 kids go and start cheating in a public hotel in town? All right. Good question. If you ask me, who I go ask? Why would she be so nonchalant about it after she has been caught? There's so many reasons. Okay. What should she do? Fight back and take the camera back from him? Not everybody reacts that way. Contrary to what many think, are you saying a Nigerian Igbo woman with 4 kids will just blatantly cheat like that without a care in the world, not even considering how it will project on her 4 kids? Again, people are saying this because they think it's a logical decision to go and cheat. It's not a logical decision to go and cheat. Ola, are you saying it's never premeditated? No. But it sounds like you can't comprehend what I just said properly. It is not a logical decision to go and cheat. It's not an absolutely logical decision to go and cheat. Was it premeditated? Yes. Was that also like, is there some kind of emotions playing some kind of role in that decision, quote unquote logical decision to go and cheat? Yes, and you're trying to discount it, and that's a problem. Okay, that's why you will keep finding yourself in probably worse situation than cheating. Okay, and you need to learn how this works. Human beings and their emotions no be your mates. Doesn't this seem off if you think about it? What could have pushed her to this point? Maybe she's just a cheater. That will push you too, right? Some people are just thieves. Okay, sometimes they start as young as stealing meat from the mama's pot, right? And then it is if she was actually there sleeping with another man, and that is if she was actually there sleeping with another man, just questioning the situation. Well, this person is questioning the possibility that this woman is actually a cheater. It is possible she's a cheater. There's a lot of cheaters in the world. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Let me leave the rest. We can't finish the content in one day. Let's leave the rest. I want to know what your thoughts are about this. If you do come back to this and you watch a replay later on, the woman cheat, and what do you think about this woman? Does she seem like she cheated, or this man is just caught up in his emotions? Do you feel sorry for the man, or you don't feel sorry for the man? It's your time. It's your moment of revenge against the opposite gender. You are a gender warrior with your full chest. Let me know what your thoughts are once you see this video. I'll be back in about 20 seconds.
it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, without